Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and hello if you're new here, welcome, hi, my name is Holly Bean. It's 2020, what the fuck? It's 2020. I'm actually annoyed at myself that this is my first video of 2020 because bitch, it's the 7th of January, you need to get it together. 7th of January and I haven't uploaded yet. So that's why I'm filming today, because I miss filming and I really want to get back into a lot more filming this year. I felt like 2019 was just, we'll get into that in the video anyway because this is a get ready with me. But let me just get started and stop blabbering on. But anyway, make sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and yeah, let's get on with the video. So I'm not going to talk too much about what I'm doing makeup wise in this video. I want this to just be like a chatty, chilled, me doing my makeup, this and that, you know. So I'm going to list all of the products that I use down below in the description box. I'll list shades as well. I know I'm really bad for doing that, but if anyone needs me for shade reference, then I'll do all of that stuff. Just before I get into all my life and all that crap, I just wanted to say that what is going on in Australia is honestly heartbreaking. Like all the poor animals and people losing their homes and lives, and it's just so scary and so heartbreaking. I just, when I see it online, I'm just like in disbelief that that's what's going on. I want to list some organisations down below that you can donate to, because I know there's a lot online that aren't legit, which also makes me feel a bit sick that people are trying to benefit and profit off of something so tragic. So I will list the organisations that I found down below that are legit, that are going to help people and stuff. So if you did want to donate, or if you can donate anything at all, then that would be amazing. So I will link them down below for you. I'm just going through my brows with this NYX brow pencil. If you follow me for a while, then you're going to be like, bitch, we already know, okay? Do you use anything else? And the answer is no, I don't. I kind of just do a little bit through my brows at the moment. Like I don't like to do too much. I go really, really soft. And then go through a brow gel. But anyway, how's everyone? How are you all? Let me know. I feel like 2020 has not started off the best with what's going on in the world. You know what? I'm going to keep it 100. It's the 7th of January, and I was like, listen, on the 1st of January, I'm going to get my shit together. Like, I'm going to be this, and that. And I've been finding it so difficult to get back into a routine. And also, I've had this really, really annoying cold now for what feels like 2 months. It came straight back. So I've got a cold again. So I kind of feel like I need to listen to my body and calm down a little bit and stop trying to push myself to do things, because I'll push myself to go to the gym and this and that every day, and then I'm like, no, wait a minute, like my body's not recovering from this cold, so I clearly need to calm the fuck down. So I'm just taking a little bit of foundation on this flat synthetic brush, and I'm gonna just go over the top of my brow with this. This is just because I don't like to, when I blend my foundation with a beauty blender, I don't like to go too close because then I end up getting it in the brows. I feel like 2019, if we're going to do like a little reflection, 2019 for me was like just being a bit more selfish and kind of really finding myself. I don't know, just putting my happiness first, because I felt like 2018 and kind of the start of 2019, I was so invested in the internet and my YouTube channel and just posting content and using all of my time to just dedicate to being online 24/7. And I felt like I didn't really have much of, like I didn't really know myself that well. It's hard to explain it, but I felt like 2019 was like the year to find myself. And I really had so much fun. I travelled a lot. I met a lot of amazing people. And it was probably one of the best years for me in regards to my personal life. I feel like obviously my YouTube channel took a bit of a hit because I kind of invested a lot more of my time into life offline. But I think you need to do that sometimes. I mean, like I said, I was so invested in the internet and posting content, and don't get me wrong, like I love it. Like I was so wrapped up in it, and it was all I was doing. I was literally filming YouTube videos, filming content, taking content, editing content, going to the gym, coming home, nothing. Like, had not really much of a life outside of YouTube. I feel like 2019 was just that year when I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking do what I want to do. I'm gonna be a bit more selfish and just live my life, and I did, and yeah, like I said, I had one of the best years for me personally. Listen, this video is going to be a long one. You already know I love talking, and I talk a lot. I talk too much, actually. So I'm just going to take the Ole Henriksen. I think I say it wrong, but It is what it is. Sea Rush Brightening Double Cream. I'm just going to apply some of this. This moisturiser has been a ride or die of mine. Like, I love this moisturiser. I saw like every single influencer talking about this brand and I was like, listen, I know they're sponsored, but like everyone was talking about it and I was like, let me try this out. I went to Boots and got it, and honestly, it's so worth the hype. Everyone that's been hyping this up is so worth it. And I'm not getting paid, and I didn't get it for free, and I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I bought it because influencers basically told me to. And yeah, it's true. Like, it's fucking so good. So in regards to foundation, I have been... Right, daytime it changes. Evening, I use the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation on its own. This foundation photographs amazing. It lasts all night. It just looks so flawless. Like, when it says faux filter, it actually looks like you have a filter on your skin. It's gorgeous. But do not use this if you have dry skin, okay? It's not for you. If you have dry skin, it will cling to dry patches and it just won't sit right on your skin. This is probably only good if you have normal to oily skin, and I would say even normal skin, you might need to add like a pump of a luminous foundation, or, you know, really hydrate your skin, because this, I mean, I'm an oily bitch, so this loves me, okay? But I don't really wear this in the daytime because it's a bit too heavy, so I like to use the Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation. This is like my daytime one, and I use the shade 3W1, but yeah, I wouldn't use the Huda if you have dry skin. So I'm just going to take my Tarte sponge. I'd say it's a little bit slightly too dark, because I haven't really invested in winter shades. Like, I'm completely lost my tan, but I haven't like invested in a winter shade. I've just been like mixing with concealers and stuff to lighten it. It's been fine. So yeah. Yeah, I feel like, anyway, what I was saying, 2019 was the year of like finding myself, and I also felt like I've been a spiritual person for years now, for like the last, I'd say, 4 years, but I feel like last year I really like took time to meditate and really get in tune with myself on a spiritual level, and I just found a lot of inner peace in 2019. Because it's so easy to get wrapped up in work, and all of that stuff, but you have to look after yourself mentally and physically, you know. It's really important. So I've been loving a bright under eye recently. Like, I love that. You know how Kylie Jenner has that bright under eye and then that soft pink blush? Like, I've been obsessed with that recently. It's been like my go-to type of look, to be honest. So I've been using the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade medium. Anyway, so I go... yeah, Tarte Shape Tape medium first, just a little bit. This part of my eye, like I always say here, gets the most darkness, and I always like to really brighten that bit there. I've been using the Too Faced multi-use sculpting concealer. This is actually amazing, and I actually don't know why I stopped using it. It's so good. I use the shade Vanilla, which is obviously really light, but like I said, I like a bright under eye at the moment. And this shit is full coverage, bitch. Like, full coverage. I'm going to bring this up down the sides of my nose. I also feel like I've mastered a nose contour. You'll see in this video, like, I have tried so many different techniques in the past in so many ways, and I feel like I've finally found the way I like to do it. Everyone's kind of like New Year's resolutions, or just things that you want to improve on. I think there's so much pressure when it comes to a new year to just do so much, and I think we all put ourselves under so much pressure, like, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this. But I just think, take it as it is and just do your thing and ride the wave, because do you know what, stop, like, I feel like putting pressure on yourself is probably one of the worst things. You know, one thing that I want to make sure that I don't do this year is go out so much. I was at the club a lot in 2019, okay? I was at the club too much, and I don't even really enjoy it, honestly. Like, I love music. I'm obsessed with music. So the only thing I love about it is I love listening to this loud music, you know. But in regards to actually going to the club and getting drunk and all of that, like, I really don't even, like, I don't even care for it. So I don't know why I'm at the club nearly every week. Please tell me, okay? What am I doing, please? This looks crazy right now, by the way. Like, this makeup look always looks crazy until everything's blended together. Like, my under eye looks wild right now. I don't actually like to highlight my chin too much, but I like it to balance it out, you know. I also want to say, like, I get really happy when I go to the gym in January in the new year and I see people started the gym and I'm like, yes, you made the effort, you started the gym, like, that's so good. And I hate when you get those people in the gym that be shaming people for being in the gym. I'm like, stop doing that. This is why people don't come back, because you lot are rude. Right, so I'm just going to do a tiny bit here more because these dark circles just be getting on my nerves. I'm just going to let that dry down for a little bit. I'm going to use the Makeup Forever HD foundation stick. I use the shade R530 and I use this to cream contour. Okay, and then I'm going to use this Huda Beauty Face and Sculpt brush. What's everyone's favourite song at the moment? List it down below. I need some song suggestions. I like Justin Bieber's new one, Yummy. She got that yummy, 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 yummy. Do you feel like, does anybody else feel like this, that music's kind of, everyone's kind of going for the same sound because they're kind of just going for what's popular and what's like doing good, and I feel like now everyone's music's starting to sound the same. Does anybody else feel like that? So I'm just going to blend my under eye again with this side of the sponge. Just taking this side of the sponge, which has excess foundation on it, and I'm just going over really lightly my under eye and just all over my face just to blend this all in. I'm going to take my Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Powder. I'm going to set my under eye, set my eye lids. Right, I'm going to take this end of the sponge and I'm going to go all over my face and set the whole damn thing. So in regards to my nose, this is what I like to do. I'm going to just bake down the sides of my nose real quick with the Laura Mercier. So I'm going to bake like this. I always make sure that I get it straight. Then I take this Doll Beauty, it's a little fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to use the Doll Beauty Give Me Sun bronzer in the shade medium, and I'm going to start buffing this down the front of my nose. I kind of bring it up into the eyebrows sometimes. It's going to make your nose look a bit longer, but I kind of do it a little bit softly just so it kind of blends, but I don't go too harsh. And then I'm going to do the same this side of the nose. The powder, putting the powder there kind of helps me, stops me from bringing it down too low. That's why I bake down the sides first. And then, yeah, like I said, just softly join it and blend into the brow, but not too much. And then I like to contour the end of my nose here. This makes it look shorter, more lifted. And then I go a little bit here, just a tiny bit. So you get that button nose type of look. I'm just going to dust off this powder. So look how much better that looks. I'm sorry, but bitch, I really did that, okay? I really learned how to do a nose contour after how long? I then like to take the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in the shade 2, which looks like this. And I'm going to... Did you just hear my stomach? She hungry. I'm going to put this down the front of the nose. And then a little bit on the tip there. So for bronzer, I'm going to use the Doll Beauty, like I just said. Doll Beauty Give Me Sun. And I'm just going to go over my forehead. Not too much, just a little bit. I kind of bring it into the centre so that it kind of doesn't look like I've just got bronzer here and then like really bright hair, you know. I kind of just like softly go over that. And then I'm going to buff over that cream contour. And I'm going to bring it up here as well. And I'm going to softly, like really softly, just kind of go down like this. If anybody has any advice on how I can get rid of this cold, please let me know. Because I'm honestly so sick and tired of it. I feel like it's actually starting to go. Finally. But it's still there. Still lingering, you know. So I'm going to take the fluffy blending brush from the Doll Beauty brush set. And I'm going to buff this into the crease of my eye. And I'm actually going to just put this all over the lid in a second. I just love a soft, for the daytime, just something really soft on the eyes. I'm really not into bright, crazy eyeshadow anymore like I used to be. I feel like it's just a thing as I've grown up. Like, as I'm kind of older now, I'm kind of over that type of look. I feel like my look just changes. And now I like just soft eye looks. And then a full beat face. That's like my jam. I don't like to put nothing on my lids because I feel like it looks a bit weird. I like to tie it in with the bronzer. If I put nothing on my lids and it's just concealer, I personally feel like it looks a bit weird. I feel like I just sound so ugh when I talk. Someone in one of my videos was like, why are you talking like that? And I was like, oh, it's my cold. I feel like I'm talking out my nose. I feel like I sound really weird. Okay, so I'm going to apply lashes in just a second. Actually, let me do mascara first, even though I've got no lashes. The L'Oreal Telescopic, this is everything. It's so good for bottom lashes. You can't really tell my top lashes because I ain't got none. Right, I'm just going to put some glue on my lashes. You know. I'm actually using the Doll Beauty lash glue at the minute. Really love it. Okay, so for blush, I'm going to use Feeling Peachy from my brand. That is the only blush that I use. It's the only blush that I use. It's so pigmented, bitch. Like, look at that, please. My favourite colour as well. So yeah, I like to go a bit in with the brush, you know. I like to wear quite a lot of blush at the moment. It's like, you know, my favourite thing. I'm just going to spray my face with some of the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. Okay, so lip liner is done. I'm just going to apply the Obsessed Liquid Lipstick from my brand, because it's my favourite. My Perfect Nude. Honestly, this is my favourite nude lipstick. Okay, so I'm going to stick my lashes on. I need to blow my nose so bad, but I actually can't. It's really frustrating. I'm going to take L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. And I just take the end and I just push through my natural lashes and the fake ones. I don't like to apply too much mascara because I like to keep my lashes like pretty natural looking for the daytime. I mean, some of you are going to be like, Holly, they ain't natural lashes, but natural for me, okay? And I'm going to apply some mascara to my bottom lashes. I don't know what it is with this mascara, but it makes them look so much longer than they are. That's why I love it. So that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. Please subscribe. I will also list all of the products that I did use in the description box, along with shades, in case you guys want to get any of them. But yeah, this is like my go-to daytime look. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video.